guys, so this morning we're going to go ahead and test out some new products that I recently found at my Walmart store and a palette that I purchased off of HSN, which is going to be the PUR Cosmetics My Little Pony palette. So I'm going to just throw that on, throw on some new products that I purchased at the store, and we'll see how they work. And I'm going to give you a first impressions of the actual products, but I have used the eyeshadow palette a couple of times. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and start off with is a primer. I haven't primed my face yet, and I really need to do that because I completely spaced it out. So I'm going to just go ahead and go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer here. It's just the clear one, and it is a, I believe it's a silicone base. So it does kind of help with my oily skin, but I'm also going to use another one from Smashbox, which is going to be like a pore filler as well. So I'm just going to put this one all over my face, and then we'll go with the pore filler. I'm off today, which is on a Monday, because I worked on Saturday. So my kids, my two boys, were going to be moving today. My youngest one decided to stay for a little bit longer. He was going to be going to Albuquerque, and he decided to stay a little bit longer so he can get some more money to figure things out. And then my oldest son has decided to move back to Colorado today. So I took the day off to you know, be home with them while they get ready to move and all of that. All right, we're gonna go on with the Second Skin Foundation from LALAFOX. And I got these at Walmart, like I said, and they were all under the KK Beauty. So my Walmart gets different products in every once in a while, and they had a full stand of this stuff, and it said KK Beauty on it, and it was just a bunch of different things. So I went ahead and picked up a few things. So this is a foundation, and it's supposed to be a Second Skin Foundation. It says medium almond here. So it's a really nice little bottle. I'm just gonna go ahead and squirt some on here. I don't know how this is going to go on the face because I haven't tried it yet, but we'll definitely see. I'm going to go ahead and just use a beauty blender with this today. I'm not going to switch up anything. Ooh, that might be a little dark, but we'll see. So they had like 4 different colors. They had like a really light one that almost looked white in the picture. Then they had like a light medium, and I had first bought the light medium one, and then I brought it home, and then I pumped it on my hand, and it was like white, like super white. So I was like, that's not gonna work. So I took it back and purchased the medium almond because it was just that was the second choice to my color, and I think it is definitely kind of orange on my skin. So that's gonna be fun, but we'll see. I'm sure we can make it work. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize or anything like that. So I'll see how that works. If I don't like it, I'm just gonna probably take it back, because this is actually really orange on my skin. So of course I'm in like the studio type of lights, so we'll see how that works out, because sometimes when I get out of here, things look a little bit different on my skin than they do while I'm filming. So we'll see, but for right now it does feel like a little orange on my skin, but we'll see. Sometimes you can make it work. So that went on really well. It is sitting really good on the pores. Covers really well. Obviously here, it covered up all of my imperfections there, and it's not sinking into the lines of my forehead or anything like that. So I mean, so far it went on really well. I'm not a big fan of the color. It's quite yellowish on my skin, so I'm not liking that, but other than that, it looks pretty good. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next product I'm gonna use. So anyways, like I was saying, my boys decided to, one of them decided to move and one of them decided to stay for now, which I'm really happy about. So I'm not gonna complain, but being a parent, I think, is super hard when you have kids that just kind of up and move at times in their lives. I don't like it myself, but there is not much you can do about it, and it does kind of suck. I'm gonna go on with the Shape Tape here in the medium, light medium actually. So I need to get some more of this stuff because I'm almost running out. But it's nice that, you know, they want to go and try new things. But like I said, it's really hard for me as a mother to let go of my kids. My husband's just like, yeah, they're men, you gotta let them go. But I'm like, ugh, I really don't want to. So that has been difficult for me. And then my youngest decided he wanted to stay a little bit longer so he can get some more money and get a little bit more situated before he decides to move. So I'm hoping that he stays probably about a year longer, and then decides to go if he wants to. So we'll see. The boys tend to change their minds really quickly when it comes to things that they're doing. So tomorrow might be a different day, and he might actually change his mind and decide to leave tomorrow. So who knows what he's gonna do. All right, so I'm just putting the Shape Tape under my eyes there. Seems to be working pretty well with this foundation. So I usually use like the Tarte Shape Tape, or I use the Boeing under eye stuff from Benefit. So that looks really well, I think. So anyways, my anniversary is coming up. Our anniversary is on Friday, which is going to be 10 years anniversary. We had something planned to film, but we just haven't gotten around to it. You all know that we're on like this special, it's not really a diet, but it's like a life-changing type of thing that we're doing, where we're not eating anything that has any preservatives or anything in it. But we do have a cheat day once a month, which is awesome. So we're gonna go to Colorado and have our cheat day there, which, I mean, it sounds like a fun thing to do, but whenever we have a cheat day, I always feel kind of guilty. It's kind of weird because I know that we can have dairy on that day, so we normally get like pizza and stuff like that. So it's really it's a really big cheat day. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the LALAFOX eyebrow pencil. So this was another one that they had there, and they had a few different colors in that. So so we're really excited about that. We've been deciding what we're gonna do, and there's a few different like restaurants down there. So we go to like Fort Collins, Colorado, and then there's Loveland right next to it, if you're not familiar with Colorado. But I'm going to Fort Collins, and they have like some really cute like shops downtown on College Street. So we'll probably go and just walk around down there and go to some of the shops and, you know, try to eat some good food. The good thing about like Colorado is that a lot of their restaurants that are not like the chain restaurants are, you know, organic type restaurants, which is awesome. So I'm really excited about that. So we'll be cheating, but it won't be like a crazy cheat day. But also they have like a Sephora and an Ulta that I go to up there. So I'm just gonna go in with the pencil here. So it's kind of like a square pencil or an oval shape. So we'll see. And I can't remember. I think I got mine in medium. Black brown is the color I got. So the day that we go up, which is going to be on the 2nd, so our anniversary is on the 1st, but that lands on a Friday this month, and we're not going to take off of work to go up. We're just going to go ahead and go on Saturday. And so the 29th, I think, or the 28th is when Too Faced drops their line at Sephora for all their peach stuff. So I'm kind of excited because I'll be able to just go into the local Sephora there in Colorado and actually get to see the products instead of having to order online, so that I can see if I really want them. So I'm excited about the peach palette, the matte peach palette, but I would really love to go in store and see if I really need it, or if it's colors I already have, and you know, what it's all about. And then I'm excited about the foundation, but I think that I'm just gonna get a sample of that while I'm in there, and then do a sample test on my channel with that and see if it works pretty good. Because I do like the Born This Way foundation, and I don't know if it's like the same formula or not, so that's something I'm gonna get a sample of. And I might get a sample of the peach setting powder as well. And then there isn't much more that I want to get right now from Sephora, so I think that's it. So I want to look at the eyeshadow palette for sure and see if that's something that I want to pick up. And if I like it, I'll definitely pick it up. And then I want to get the samples of the two things there, the foundation and then the setting powder. So kind of excited about that. And then I know that Candy Johnson's line is coming out on the 3rd. And we're going to be up there on the 2nd, so I'm hoping that my Ultas up there will have like an early, you know, release on the 2nd, hopefully, so that I can pick that up too, because I really want to get her palette. I think it looks really pretty, even though like it looks like the typical Too Faced type of palette. I'm really excited about it. And then I want to get the banana powder. It looks really simple. And I watched somebody that said that it, you know, you can probably get the same thing from Elf, but I really want to support Candy Johnson for one, and I also want to get that because it's a banana. I mean, I'm really excited about that. And for me, you know, a lot of people don't like the Too Faced products because they think they're gimmicky and they don't want the smell and blah blah blah. I love them, so I get Too Faced products whenever I can, and I have no issues with Too Faced whatsoever. I mean, I've had a couple of their holiday palettes that didn't work out for me too well, which is okay, but I still continue to always buy Too Faced products, and I probably always will. And I'm really excited for Candy Johnson and her line that just come out, and I'm really excited to pick that up. So I'm definitely going to be getting, hopefully I can pick it up on the 2nd at Ulta. Hopefully they have a display out. Sometimes they come out early, and I can pick that up, and then hopefully I can pick up the banana powder, and also I want to get one or two of her lipsticks as well. So I'm kind of excited about that. So we'll see. And it'd be nice for me to just be able to look at it in store just to make sure, because I hate picking up stuff and then getting it and then having to send it back if I don't like it. So I'm excited about those. Let me know if you guys are excited about any of those launches. Honestly, those are the only launches that I've been looking forward to this year. I was excited about the Kat Von D glitter palette, and I did pick that up, and I like it, but it's not like an everyday palette, so it's not something that I throw on a lot. So I was excited about it, but it wasn't, it met my expectations, but it was very, you know, hard to work with. So that's something to be aware of. And then I was also excited about the new palette from ABH, the subculture, and I did get that, and I like that. And you know, it was kind of one of those things where everybody either hated it or they liked it, and I was one that liked it, and I opened the box on camera and I used it right in front of you guys. So it was definitely a first impression, and in my first impression I quite liked it, and I've been using it ever since, and I haven't had any issues with it at all, so I can't complain. I do know that some of the shiny, or like some of the glimmer shadows here, like Cube and Adorn and Electric, I feel like those shadows are more like the ColourPop shadows. That's what they remind me of ColourPop shadows. So I don't have an issue with the ColourPop shadows. Those are really, you know, like watery ones, and so I haven't had an issue with this particular palette at all. So I like it. I'm not going to complain about it. I know that some people did get a bad palette or from a bad batch, and I'm not disputing that at all. But mine didn't seem to be like that, so I can't complain about it. So I'm going to just go in with some concealer here on my eyes so that I can conceal and start prepping my eyes for the eyeshadows. So yeah, I think my shadow palette from ABH was a good one, you know, and I know that some people got some bad ones, but I don't feel like mine was as bad as other people's. And I did wait a little bit longer, so maybe, you know, the batch that I got was a little different, because I waited like 2 weeks after it released and all the bad publicity happened, and then it actually took like a week to get to me, which is not normal for when I order from Ulta. They usually come really quick, like in 3 days. This one took a little bit longer, so I don't know if maybe they got like a different batch or what, but mine seemed to be okay. I'm not saying that the fallout wasn't bad, because there was definitely a lot of fallout in there, but nothing that I couldn't handle. So I wasn't too upset with my palette at all, actually. So alright, I'm just going to put some setting powder here on my eyes so that it doesn't crease there, and then we're going to go right into the new My Little Pony palette here, which, like I said, I've been using it, and I like it. It's definitely a nice palette, but there are some cons to it, and we'll get into that as we're putting it on. So super cute. You get 16 different shadows in there, which is really cute. And like I said in my live video just the other day, or on Sunday, it's a palette that you have to actually look at to see it, because it looks super different in person than it does online when you see somebody holding up. So that's why I was really excited to try it out and get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix two colors together. I'm going to mix this really light color here and then tiny bit of that one there, the brown one, and then just go right in my crease with that. So I think it does have some pretty good pigment to it, and I'm just using the brush that I just got in my BoxyCharm to put it on. It's kind of a nice brush, but this is the first time I'm using it, so it seems to be doing okay. I'm just gonna keep on dipping. This palette does have some pretty good pigment in it, but you need to build some of the colors. So this is not going to be like, you know, the ADH palette that we just got that had full pigment in it. This is something that you will definitely have to build color with, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with building color. I've always been okay with building color because I like things to look a certain way. Building color is fine by me. So recently we did get asked, well, I did get asked to do like a what I've been eating throughout the day type of video, and I'm still figuring out how to film that, Kat, because I know you're the one that asked, and I will be filming that for you. My husband's actually going to help me out with that. He's lost so much weight and it's so annoying. So when you're a female, you know, it's harder to lose weight, especially when you're in your early, you know, going to your 40s. I'm 39, so I'm finding it harder to lose weight, and he's, you know, he's a year or two younger than me. So he's, even though he can lose weight really quick, which kind of frustrates me. So he's lost like 50 pounds since we started, and I've lost a total of like 22 pounds, which, I mean, is not bad. 22 pounds is not a bad amount of weight to lose, but it's just kind of discouraging when he loses more than I do, and it's always like that. It's always been like that whenever we do like a diet of any sort, and he's always been really supportive of what I do, and I've been the same with him. So when I told him, listen, like, I need to go on a diet, I am gaining way too much weight, and I'm almost going to be 40 years old. I don't want to die of a heart attack anytime soon. So do you want to come on a diet with me? And if not, that's fine. I'm going back into the brown. If not, that's fine. I told him, I said, but I'm going on a diet and you can do whatever you want. And he was like, nope, I will diet with you and we'll be fine. So we figured out a way to diet that it's not like so difficult for us, because we've dieted in the past together, and my husband can get very nuts about things like really quick. He tends to take things to a whole another level sometimes, and so it can get really crazy really quick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color here, which is going to be the pinky glitter, which is Twilight Sparkle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little bit of this first pink glitter here, which is going to be Pinkie Pie, just a little bit, and just, that's kind of a matte. I'm just going to put just a little bit there in the center of my eye. There. So anyways, he can get a little crazy and make it not so that you don't really want to diet anymore. So I figured out, you know, some good recipes that we can take. So we're just eating a bunch of, you know, clean stuff and have every single day, and that's still good and tastes good and doesn't taste like diet food. We did stop eating dairy, so I mean we do like the almond milk and the coconut milk, and right now we have cashew milk, so we do that, and I have like a shake every single day with like this peanut butter stuff that we have, and it's really good. It's really good. And then we have like dinner, and I was only eating 1,200 calories a day. And then I figured out that the 1,200 calories for me is not enough in order to maintain or to lose weight. So I'm going up to now, I'm just taking that sparkle color. I'm going now to taking, and you can see it's kind of, you know, it kind of fall out a little bit, to doing 3, I'm just spraying it with my Fix Plus, 300 or 1,300 calories now, so that I can jumpstart my body to start losing weight. Because if you don't take in enough calories, then you won't lose weight. So it's kind of like a balance. So at first I was losing weight right on track, and it was really nice. And then now, just recently within the last month, I'm not losing the weight that I want to, and you know, it's not that I'm not staying on track, because I'm definitely staying on track, and I'm not overeating or anything like that, but my body just kind of is like, oh, okay, so now we're staying here. And since you're not eating enough calories, we're going to go ahead and just stay there. And because we don't want you to starve. So now I gotta retrain my body, and instead of eating 1200 calories, I'm gonna go to 1300 calories and see if that will jumpstart. So I can stay within, like, in order for me to lose 1.5 to 2 pounds a week, I have to stay within like a range of, I think it was, I'm gonna go back into these colors here, and then I'm gonna grab just a little bit of that, in a range of 1200 to 1700 calories, I believe it is. So anywhere between there. So I want to just bring up a little bit more calories. So when you think about it, you think, oh my god, that's nothing, like you're not eating enough calories. There's no way that you're, you know, that's normal, because 1200 calories is nothing. But the way we eat them throughout the day, like I'm constantly eating, I eat all day long. So with the 1200 calories, I'm gonna go into this one here, and well, actually no, I don't want that. I'm gonna get another brush. I'm gonna go into just this one. My body is okay with that because I'm eating all day, so I don't get hungry, and that's what that's the goal, not to get hungry. So once I get to my goal weight, which I still have like another 30 pounds to lose, then I will start eating 200 or 2,000 calories a day in order to maintain the weight that I want. So as you can see, you needed to use a little bit of wet, but that's really pretty. And that's with all of the shimmeries colors. You're going to want to use a wet brush to get that color in there. So, all right, so the palette's cute. I like the palette. It works pretty well. It's just, like I said, it's not as intense as some other palettes, so you will have to work with it. So anyways, like I was saying, you will have to, I will be able to go to a higher calorie range at that point, but I'm not there yet. And I'm not losing the amount of weight that I want to, that I'm supposed to, because my body is kind of like in this like save yourself mode type thing. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go into another LALAFOX, and this is the color blue. I'm just going to throw that in my waterline here. Let's see how that works. Oh, that's super creamy. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and film that here soon, so that you guys can see, you know, what we eat throughout the day, and you know how it's affecting our body. And you can see my husband, how much weight he's lost. It drives me insane. I'm gonna go into this purple color here, and just under my water, under my hair. So that will be coming soon. It's just taking me a little bit longer than I wanted it to film that, just because it's kind of, I'm not used to filming like cooking video type things, and my husband is going to come and sit and talk with me and tell you guys what we were doing, and he's really good at stuff like that. Like, he keeps me right on track, which is what I need. I mean, I have really good willpower, but he's good at like keeping the numbers. So he'll like tell me, this is how many calories you've eaten today. My husband's the kind of husband that, like, he gets up in the morning and he makes me coffee, and he makes me a shake and puts it in the refrigerator for me, and makes sure that I stay on track, and he makes sure that I'm not, like, you know, not eating enough, but he also makes sure that I'm not overeating. So he's a great guy, like a really great guy. He's always just kept me right on track with things, which is what I need sometimes, because I can get off of track really quickly if I don't pay attention. So he's really good at like keeping me where I need to be. So he'll be here to talk about the diet that we're doing. And honestly, it doesn't feel like a diet to me. It just feels like a change. It's just a change that we've made in our lives. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just take that purple again here. Just a lot of it here. And it's called Magic. And then I am going to wet my brush, and I'm going to try to line the top line of my eyes here with it. I'm really excited to show you guys what we do, and it's in a healthy way. And honestly, like, if I want something, because like I said, we only do a cheat day once a month, and on those days we can have whatever we want. Cheese, pizza, you know, whatever. But I have kids that constantly bring like pizza and stuff over to the house, and if I want a bite of their pizza, I'll take one because I can stop. But I think it came out really good. I think this palette is really nice. I am going to go back in again and take just a little bit more of this brown and a little bit more of that one, and then just deepen that, darken that just a little bit right here in the corner. So as you can see, it's a really workable palette. You can do some really cool stuff with it, but you do need like a mixing agent of some sort with some of these colors to get the vibrancy of the colors. But they will get there, you know. And for the I think it's $29. I don't think it's a bad palette at all. I think it works really well. So let me go ahead and do a little bit of contour. I'm just going to use my Tarte palette here. So that's what's been going on with us. We're going to be going to Colorado and having a cheat day, and there's a few like little places that we'd like to go and see and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about that. I can't believe that we've been married for 10 years. It's such a long time married. It goes by super quick. I mean, me and my husband have known each other since we're really young. Like, I believe he was 19 when we met and I was 21. So we were super young. I mean, we weren't dating at that time. We were dating other people, but we've known each other for a very long time. And then now I'm gonna be 40. So God, that's been like 14, 15 years that we've known each other. And just thinking like that we've been married for 10 years is it's like a big thing in our group of friends, because a lot of them got married around the same time we did, and most of them, if not all of them, I think all of my friends besides one or two are divorced now. So I mean, we've actually done really well. And the fact that like my husband, my kids that I have were not like his, so he took on a big thing when he came along in our household, and he helped me raise the kids, you know. And then he has one son that isn't technically biologically mine. We've come a long way when it comes to like what couples do for each other, because a lot of couples don't stay together, and that's generally what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a Too Faced blush here. This is actually really pretty. It has a little bit of sparkle in it. So anyways, we've been together for a very, very long time, and we had children with other people, and the odds of staying together when you have children with other people are really, really slim, but we're still doing good, and we get along just fine. And now that our children are adults, I think that we'll be better. Not that we're bad, but I think that, you know, you go through a lot of hardships when you have small kids that you're raising, because they're expensive. And now that they are all kind of on their own, even though two of them are still staying here, my two youngest boys, you still, when you have all the kids with you, you know, you have to make sure you have groceries, and you can't just go out and party and blah, blah, blah. So it's different now that they're all of age and, you know, come and go as they please, and, you know, kind of do their own thing. So it's really nice for me and my husband to kind of, you know, get back into the swing of just doing things for ourselves, which is awesome, I think. I think it takes a minute for people to get used to that, and we're still kind of getting used to that. We'll go out and do something, and then we'll just be like, well, what are we supposed to do with the kids? Like, should we get them food? Should we call them? And my husband's like, no, they're not even at home. So it's kind of interesting and nice. It's nice to do that. And it's nice that we're still kind of young. So, that we're able to do that while we're still kind of young and not like old. So that's great. Also, we started doing this thing called BioLife. It's for you. I'm just going to go in with a Essence lip liner in the color Carmine. I don't know. Anyways, so my niece is a nurse, or she is a phlebotomist at the BioLife in Colorado. So in Wyoming and Colorado, if you donate your plasma, you get money, which is awesome. So it's about an hour a day. You can only do it twice a week, which is okay. And you get $50, $50 to $20 every time you donate. So you'll get no less than 20, but you'll get as high as 50 when you donate. So sometimes you'll get like $70 a week. You can only do it twice a week. So we decided to start doing that. Not only does it help people that are ill, so that they can you know, better themselves. I'm gonna go in with this, yeah, with the Bare Minerals swag. Help them get better, because plasma helps people, you know, with cancer and stuff like that, but also it helps like our troops if they're in war and all that. So it's something that we're doing to help out, but it's also helping us out because we can save the money and then go do things. So like I said, it's an hour out of our day. You can do it twice a week, and if you think about it, you can get a lot of money. So especially since I have like my YouTube channel and I like to buy a lot of makeup, it's really nice to be able to just purchase whatever I want to, because I have the extra money to do that and not have to wait until like payday. So I just keep it on this card that they give you, like a credit card looking thing, and then I can just, you know, pay for that then, which is pretty awesome. So all right. But yeah, so if you guys have a BioLife in your town, I would strongly suggest it. Not only you're helping your community and helping just people that are sick, but you also get extra money, and it's really, really cool. So I'll definitely try to leave a link down below so you can see if you qualify for it, if it's in your town or whatever. But all right, guys, so that was my get ready with me. Let me know what you guys think of these products. I think that this PUR Cosmetics eyeshadow palette is really nice. I will continue to use it. I haven't used any of the blue colors in it yet, but I'm sure I will, most likely for under eye type stuff. But I think it's a really nice palette. Definitely use a setting type of spray to wet your brush to get that intense color, but once you do, it looks really pretty. As far as the foundation, I think the foundation's okay. It's definitely a little bit off in color, but it's workable. But they did have a few different colors, so you might want to check that out if you see that in your local Walmart store. I did like the eyebrow pencil, and I did like the navy eyeliner so far, so I think that worked out pretty well. But I think that was everything I picked up. So alright guys, thank you for joining me in this little get ready with me with some new products that I wanted to try out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions about anything that I've had on, and I'll put down in the description how long the foundation stood on throughout the day, so I'll let you know if it's a good one to pick up. I think it was like $10, so it's not like highly priced, and then the rest of the stuff like the liners and the brow pencil were like $6, so that's not bad either. And I think the brow pencil is really nice. So alright, I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I shall talk to you guys sometime within the week. Bye!